What would you do if you found 4 tiny, helpless kittens abandoned without a mother? This is the incredible story of a gentle husky who stepped up to give them the love and care they so desperately needed. Grab some tissues because this tale of kindness will leave your heart full. It was a late evening in California when 4 kittens, barely 2 weeks old, were brought into a shelter. They were shivering, weak, and desperately crying for their mother. The shelter staff waited, hoping their mom might return, but she never did. The kittens needed help fast. They were fragile and far too young to survive without constant care. That's when one of the shelter's dedicated volunteers decided to take them home. "I couldn't leave them behind," she said. "They needed round-the-clock bottle feeding and so much love." At her home, the kittens received their first bottle of warm formula, their tiny mouths hungrily latching on. Afterward, they were cleaned up and placed in a soft, cozy bed. For the first time, they slept soundly, their bellies full and their tiny bodies warm. But the story doesn't end there. That night, the kittens met someone who would change their lives forever. A husky, with a heart as big as her paws. The moment the husky heard the kittens' faint meows, she rushed to their side, her tail wagging with excitement. "It's as if she instantly knew they needed her," the volunteer shared. One brave kitten, the smallest of the bunch, crawled over to the husky, nuzzling into her fur. That was the beginning of an extraordinary bond. From that day forward, the husky became the kitten's protector, caregiver, and surrogate mom. She would lie down beside them, keeping them warm with her body. After every feeding, she would carefully clean them, just like a mother cat would. The kittens quickly adapted to their new family dynamic. They followed the husky wherever she went, snuggling into her fur and looking up to her with adoring eyes. "She treats them as if they're her own puppies," said the volunteer. "The connection is magical." Over the next few weeks, the kittens began to flourish. They grew stronger, their tiny frames filling out with health and energy. They started to play, batting at strings and chasing after each other with tiny, uncoordinated leaps. The husky watched proudly, stepping in whenever one of her babies needed comfort. One kitten, in particular, developed an unbreakable attachment to her. He followed her everywhere, curling up in her paws whenever he needed reassurance. The husky's devotion went beyond care. It was pure love. She made sure the kittens never felt alone or scared again. Each night, they cuddled up against her, purring softly as they drifted to sleep. The kittens' confidence grew day by day. They began to eat solid food, their personalities shining through. "They've become a family," the volunteer explained. "They play together, sleep together, and love each other unconditionally." This heartwarming story reminds us of the incredible bonds that can form between animals, no matter how different they are. It shows that family isn't just about biology, it's about love, kindness, and being there for one another. As the kittens continue to grow, they'll soon be ready to find their forever homes. But one thing is certain, they'll carry the love and lessons of their husky mom with them wherever they go. Could you open your heart to an animal in need? Stories like this prove that compassion has the power to change lives, both theirs and ours.